Hash crypto in your portfolio. How much is too much? Hook. A guy the first know threw $50,000 into Bitcoin at the peak. Today that position is worth $12,000. He's not alone. But here's what he should have done instead. And what you need to know before you touch crypto with your portfolio. Intro. Look, I'm not here to tell you crypto is good or bad. That's not the conversation. The real conversation is portfolio allocation, risk management, and how much of your specific money should sit in assets that can literally lose 90% overnight. Stick with me because by the end of this, you'll know exactly where crypto fits. And honestly, most of you are doing this wrong. Part 1. The baseline reality. First, let's get real about what crypto actually is. It's speculative. It's volatile. It's not backed by earnings, cash flow, or assets like stocks are. When you buy Apple stock, you own a piece of a company that made $74 billion in profit last year. When you buy Bitcoin, you're betting on what someone else will pay for it tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying that's different. And that difference matters massively for portfolio construction. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people are putting money into crypto that they should have in a Roth IRA. First, let me break this down. If you make $50,000 a year, you can contribute $7,000 to a Roth IRA right now. That grows tax-free forever. Forever. You don't get that with crypto. You get taxed on every gain, every time you sell. So the moment you're choosing crypto over maxing your Roth, you're making a mathematical error. Same thing with your 401k. If your employer matches, you're literally leaving free money on the table if you're not maxing that match first. I don't care how bullish you are on Ethereum. Part 2. The right allocation model. So here's the framework I actually recommend. Think of your portfolio in 3 buckets. Bucket 1. Foundation. This is your Roth IRA. Maxed out. Invested in an S&P 500 index fund. Your 401k with the match. Also in index funds. Your emergency fund. 6 months of expenses. In a high-yield savings account. This bucket should be boring. If it's exciting, it's wrong. For someone making $50,000 a year, this bucket should have at least $45,000 before you even think about bucket 2. Bucket 2. Growth. Individual stocks, bonds, real estate investment trusts through platforms like Fidelity. This is where you can take more risk than the foundation bucket. But you're still in regulated markets with real earnings and fundamentals. Maybe this is 15 to 20% of your portfolio. Bucket 3. Speculation. And this, my friends, is where crypto lives. Here's what I tell people. If you can't afford to lose it, it doesn't belong in crypto. Literally. And I mean completely lose it. Crypto 3 goes to zero. You don't panic. You don't change your life plan. That's the threshold. For most people, that's 1 to 5% of their total net worth. Let me give you a real example. Say you're 32. You've got $100,000 in a 401k, a $50,000 Roth IRA, a $30,000 brokerage account, and $15,000 emergency fund. That's $195,000 net worth. 1 to 5% is $2 to $10,000. That's your crypto allocation. Not because crypto is bad, but because that's the amount you can genuinely afford to lose without it affecting your 10-year plan. If you're making $30,000 a year and you've got $5,000 in savings, your crypto allocation should be somewhere between $0 and $200. I know that sounds small. Good. It means you're thinking like someone who's actually going to build wealth. Part 3. The common mistakes. Here's where people mess up. They see a TikTok about Dogecoin. They get excited, and suddenly they've got 20% of their portfolio in crypto. And maybe they're 25 and they have no emergency fund. They're living paycheck to paycheck. That's not investing in crypto. That's gambling with rent money. Or they open Robinhood, and they treat their entire account like a speculative playground. High leverage options. Crypto. Penny stocks. Shit coins they read about on Reddit. These people don't actually want to build wealth. They want to feel like they're in the game. Don't be that person. The other mistake is thinking crypto is a hedge against inflation. It's not. It's correlated to tech stocks and risk sentiment. In a real crisis, everything risky gets sold. Gold is an inflation hedge. Bonds are a hedge. Crypto is a speculation vehicle. Final word. The people getting rich aren't doing it through crypto allocation. They're doing it through boring consistency. Max the Roth. Max the 401k match. Invest in index funds. Keep your crypto between 1 and 5%. And then just don't touch it for 10 years. That's it. That's the move. CTA. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. We drop personal finance content every single week that actually moves the needle. And comment below. What percentage of your portfolio is in crypto right now? I read these. Let's go.